Few years ago, when I was much more younger than this, I used to have this mindset that when I grow old, married with kids, is when I'll learn to worship, I'll learn to serve God much more. So, meaning I wanted to live for now and just let God just be on His own. And when I'm about to die, is when I'll make some amendments to worship Him. And I know many of us have this kind of mindset. We just want to enjoy our now, and when we're about to die, we start running up and down just to make changes. Last week, I asked a question, and for those who have watched it, you will understand what I'm saying. And if you haven't, I will encourage you to please go and watch it and continue with this video. So, this week, I have another question for us, and I'm not about to scare you, and I don't want you to panic as a result of watching this video. And if you are, it's a sign that you need to make some amendments in your life. So the question is, are you ready to die? Or do you know when you're going to die? And to make it much more real and practical, are you assured of tomorrow? Because most of the people that we lived together yesterday are no more right now, and nobody is assured of their tomorrow. So hence the question, how is your fellowship with God? How is your relationship with God? Many people are quick to answering this question. Yes, I go to church. Yes, I read my Bible. Yes, I this. Yes, I that. But is God really working in you? Is God's word really having its place in your life? I remember what Jesus said in John 9 verse 4. It says that we must do the work of Him who sent me, because it is day, for the night is coming where no one can walk. So, compiling all the questions which I've asked, how is your fellowship with God? How is your relationship with Him? Is it something that is affecting your life? Is it something that you derive joy, you derive strength in the presence of God? Because no one is assured of when they are going to die, and now is the best time you and I need to serve God. Now is the best time you and I need to worship God. Now, if you have always had that kind of mindset that when you grow old, you're going to serve God much more better. But the truth is that by then, you won't have enough strength to even do the things you can do now. And now is the best time you and I can worship God in all strength, in all wisdom, when we have the time, when we have the strength, we have the energy, when we have the resources. Old people that are aged now, if you ask them, they'll always look back regretting that they would have loved to serve God much more earlier than they did. So my encouragement to you is that in as much as none of us know where we are going to die, we need to take our fellowship, our relationship with God much more deeper and better. Because if we die tomorrow, we won't have any regrets, knowing that we have lived a life pleasing God. We've lived a life to the glory of God. So don't let this question scare you, but rather let it just create that awareness, that urgency, just as Jesus said. We must do the work of Him who sent me, for now it is day. The night comes when no one will be able to walk. The night time doesn't literally mean night, but it could mean when you are old, or it could mean when you are dead. You won't be able to do anything anymore then. So make the amendment right now, and I pray that God will really strengthen and help us to do His will. Remain blessed.